sa adugbe mo boyinbo
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Naija.
Ụtụtụ ọma o.
Ndewo no.
Jama'a.
Ndị Igbo anyị.
Ina kwanan ku Nigeria.
Ụtụtụ ọma ne. Ndị Nigeria. Unu watch ihe anyị na-eme.
Kuna kallo.
So make you dey listen, make you dey watch every time on top Wazobia TV. Make you dey watch Good Morning Naija. MC Prince, na you talk am.
All right, welcome back. Now time for us to give you some business news this morning. Now, over the years, a lot of people know say ajo, they actually trend. Ajo means saying a particular person or a group of people decide to save, and then at a particular time, each person will they get the money where they don't actually save inside. Till the entire duration
they just
elapse.
use it to run around, yes.
Now, apart from, I know say then, it actually happened mostly in like markets,
yes,
business areas. So imagine now moving from those confined area or community kind of places and now entering inside financial institutions. Now, we just say now, the deposit money banks, DMB, and other financial institutions, such as insurance companies, they don't actually include a susu or ajo or anyone where you want to call them into the way that they do business. Now, one of the commercial banks inside Nigeria where they embrace a susu scheme as one of their products, now Diamond Bank PLC. Now, according by the spokesperson, Choma Afe, she come outside talk say, Diamond Esusu, they in line with the bank's strategic objective to provide innovative products and services where go meet the needs of people. Now, you feel say every other bank needs to actually buy into this?
You know, this Esusu matter is a really good thing because when bank they coordinate them, that means say people no go default anyhow. Because some of the things that when they make Esusu scatter, na lack of trust. When somebody don't collect you, when they call reach for another person, story like a plazas go come start, people go come. But when a bank they coordinate them, you go no say you don't need to know the identity of who. My own be say every month when it be my turn, they go just credit your account back. So that's a very, very good innovation. So you go
trust. Like you talk, Lola, I don't get a lot of people where they involved in this ajo of a thing. And then at the end of the day, they know they get their money. They'll go call. Okay, it's my turn to collect money now. Where's my money? Until we go meet you later. Till now, they're not going to collect their money.
I've been doing a job for more than 7 years. And I noticed
that's why it's good to do it with known people. People where you know. And people who they work for the same area.
Same industry, yes.
People, they bring out excuses. So, Auntie, sorry, I'm not fit pay you today because money not enter my account. If they happen.
You can't do all those kind of Even in all my years of doing it, only once have I said that we experienced it with one person. And as that person do anyhow like this, we just come out.
Very good. All right, so if you're not a person where you don't actually trust the system of ajo, now just know, say, a lot of financial institutions now, they do a susu. So if you want to save every day, better register with them. And I think we need to get this savings culture. We need to save. Even 50 naira a day will actually help you at the end of the month.
Oh, yes. I found out that if we chop everything we get, you don't chop and go.
Yes.
If you save them, it did there, they wait.
Yes. So people go talk, say, I know they earn good money now. They earn just 80,000 naira a month. You can save 50 naira.
Oh, yes.
You can save even 100 naira.
Yes, you
can. But at least just the save. All right, now moving on from that particular one. Now we hear the Central Bank of Nigeria don't join body with the Nigerian Communications Commission, and they want to develop a legal framework where it will enable banks and even telecommunications for inside Obodo, Nigeria, to ban people where get any accounts or any global system for mobile communications where their line, they don't link them with fraud. Now, according to them, they say owners of any bank accounts or GSM line, where they trace say you don't do a lot of badness, you don't tiffy money, you don't do a lot of badness for inside Obodo, Nigeria, he said they go ban you for life. Say you not go operate any bank account or even get phone where you go get phone number.
Wow.
Yes. He say or GSM for inside Obodo, Nigeria. Say if they catch you, say you thief money, say you dey involved in fraud, say they go ban you for life. For the life where you go live for inside this Obodo earth. Say go ban you, say you not go open any account, and you not go get any GSM for inside Obodo, Nigeria. Now, the Director of Banking and Payment System, CBN, Mr. Dikpo Fatokundo, come outside talk say the regulator for inside partnership with the Bankers Committee don't establish the Nigeria Electronic Bank Forum to ensure, say, banks, they keep on to they collaborate to mitigate fraud. Because if you see the statistic of fraud for inside Obodo, Nigeria, it don't increase.
Yeah, well,
do you like this? Ban you for life.
For life. I just wonder the functionality or how easy it is to do that kind of thing.
Hope the poor will not be a victim.
Yes, maybe somebody, these days whether they hack everybody something. Some people feel they hack your phone, do this, do that. So I hope say they're going to do proper investigation. And
I hope it's round, all round, not just the poor alone, but even the rich way they check out website fraud.
If people come up from that phone, go buy another SIM. I be the user.
So a lot of things,
a lot of gray areas still there where they go need to chook eye. Well, because saying somebody no fit can save for bank, if you change your name now, collect another BVN.
If you use the sister name,
yes,
they collect
line.
So
they need to investigate really, because if they don't know for sure, they feel they punish the wrong person.
Very true. Very, very true. All right, now new guidelines to regulate additional voluntary contribution withdrawal by workers. They don't release them by the National Pension Commission. Now, one of the pensions fund administrator, Leadway Pension, don't come outside talk say participating customers go only they able to make withdrawals from their AVC, will be additional voluntary contribution account, once in 2 years from the last approved withdrawal date. As regards to pension, so if you actually get access to RAM once in 2 years.
Well, then every bank has innovations every other day, and I hope this once in 2 years. Well, that one is to help you save and put your mind to letting your pension rest.
Yes.
Because if you dey get access to that, you go dey use.
You go spend everything.
You go spend everything. But if your pension day where it day, you go see say over the years, in 2 years, it go service you well.
I like say they don't regulate them now, or rather renew the guidelines. So once in 2 years, it's good for you to get access to them. And they should have a particular percentage where you feel actually get access to.
Yeah,
you understand, and not everything.
Yeah, not everything.
But we're going to give you an update concerning the additional voluntary contributions where they as regards to PENCOM, and see how this one go to actually take place and how it will pave way for a lot of pensioners. All right, the exchange rate right now. Last week, the US dollar 361, if you buy and sell on 365. This week, you buy on 361, sell on 364. The pounds, you buy on last week 470, sell on 476, and this week 472 and sell on 476. And lastly, the euro, you buy on 420 last week and sell on 426, and this week it remains the same as regards to selling, but buying don't increase to 422.
Okay. Yeah. At least the exchange rate is still favorable. The big I say, no, they're too fluctuating. I
know. And hopefully we will see how December will play out as regards to the local and international markets.
We're looking so much forward to this
yes.
December thing.
If nothing happened this December, then we are in a good place.
We're in a good place.
I tell you. You're going to need to join us again next week, Tuesday, to give you more news for things where they happen in the world of business. But right now, we'll go back to more break. And when we come back just after the break, we're going to talk about strategic political leadership and economic empowerment. Waiting this one be right after the break. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. Now time for us to talk about the business of today, because we get two Kaja gentlemen in the house. I'm going to talk about strategic political leadership and the economic empowerment for Obodo, Nigeria. And we get two wonderful people, the convener, African Youth Leadership and Economic Summit, Professor Success. Yeah? And we get Victor Monday, will be IT specialist, African Youth Leadership and Economic Summit. Good to have you in the house.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
First of all, are you a professor?
That's what people call me. So
okay,
I'm
so
working
the name just stick.
Yeah,
I like that.
Soon become professor.
When I looked at him, I said he's quite young. I'm wondering when he got his degree to know when he became the professor.
But you know, a lot of young people now don't get that professorship.
Waking up with the wake
up. Yeah, of course, a lot of young people are beginning to do awesome things. All right, we're talking strategic leadership. A lot of people, what is now leadership now something where everybody they focus on, especially this one that our election year is nearing. A lot of people want to know qualities of a good leader. What are you looking at as a leader? And now you have said strategic leadership. So is that one a little different from leadership? Or na leadership will carry some other things join body? So explain that strategic leadership a little bit.
Yeah, you know, most of the leaders where we get for this country, not only power they get. And they tell people, say, leadership, a combination of you get power, you get influence. When you get influence, you go get people to do what you want to do, or you want them to do without much problem. But when you get power, at the time, say, people go tire for you. So, strategic leadership, what we they talk here be say, make our leaders get ways to do something. We go carry everybody along, achieve something where we go see. Maybe just you be leader, if you can't intimidate people or can't show yourself, say you be leader. So we want people to become strategic in the way of doing things. Show us different ways to achieve different results and all that. So that's one of the things we they talk from this event. Yeah.
Very deep.
All right, so let's talk about economic empowerment. And looking at the states, we just come out of recession, anyway, for Inside Gudu, Nigeria.
Waiting they talk.
Yeah, now waiting they talk.
Yes.
And
You are entering the first digit in the new year.
Waiting they still talk.
So let me talk to you, Victor. How you feel, say, we feel actually get a leader where go strategically empower our economy?
Well, getting a leader we go strategically empower our economy is say them we need to get someone where they very, very vast, especially in the things of the economy. Okay, we need to also get person where we say don't do things and people don't see them. Okay, people don't see those things we don't do. Then from there we can now that person go fit influence others.
But when I hear things like this, because this is not the first time we actually talk about leadership, when I hear things like this, not be the evidence of the kind of leaders where we they produce for Nigeria. Because is that not it? Because we don't see a lot, we don't put a lot of people there in the political affairs where we say we don't see their track record. And at the end of the day,
they still not perform.
You understand? So
or is it like there's something in the system where they disease people?
Yes.
Yeah, we get problem for Africa. Make it be very honest. We get problem for Africa. Even people where they qualified to become leader, we know they give them the opportunity.
So what makes you qualified?
See, we need to, there are a lot of youths that are qualified to start with.
What do you make the youth qualify?
See, education is one of the things that makes somebody qualify. If you're enlightened, if you get opportunity, go school and all those things, they're enlightened, you'll be qualified to become a leader. But my problem here be say, even the people where they qualified are not given this opportunity. The only people where they see for position are old people.
Wait, but when we're talking about seeing old people, we have found out that sometimes leadership has nothing to do with age. It's more about exposure or your power to do what is set before you. We have had youths go into the powerhouse and do rubbish. So what are we saying?
So
is it a function of age? Because
you're talking about education. If we talk about leadership, we need to actually hit them for the nail, waiting they wrong. What is really wrong in our system, like waiting Lolo talk? Because if we're talking about education, we have produced leaders where they say they get like 3 degrees.
Yes.
Do you understand?
They get book sabi.
But they don't even get achievements. They go list them for you. I have been this and that. I have been that and this. But at the end of the day, the people, they suffer after they don't put you for seats. So what will be the problem?
The major problem is we don't get better structure for this country. And you should also know, say, leadership is a function of you being able to lead and people follow. At the same time, we have an issue with greed. A major problem in Nigeria is greed. It's a mind thing. If we change that set, then leadership will be able to work. A lot of politicians, even young people, they go there. Now say, if they go there with their greedy minds, no structure they in place to checkmate them. Say, oh, this thing, like this, like this, like this. And the whole body go and say, okay, it's against this, calm down. But the structure, no, they work. So even though we put the structures, they even work.
And so that's a major problem. What do we really do to change the decadence where we talk about? And now we don't see, say, it be like cancer where they rotting body. Almost everybody get up for body. But now the person where home become active. Is it that is when you sit on that position that the true test of whether you can be a good leader come on you? Because many people don't go to places with great hopes. But it can't be like, say, once they sit down and drop that chair, the topography of their body inside will begin change.
Because now we're talking about youth participation in politics.
Participation in
if
politics.
The structure, they get your own default state, how youths go to perform effectively?
See, we'll be talking about orientation here. We need to change the way we would see things, starting from the youth, starting from everybody. The way we would see things need to change. Our value system need to change. This thing we need to start, talking to everybody, stakeholders, say this is the right way to do things. Now, why is Africa not progressing? Why is some of the countries in Africa not doing well? So that thing affects every other thing. So whether you're young or once you don't enter that system, you go follow them, they do what they do. So that's why a new breed of youths are rising up to say, make we change how things do. Because we self don't tire for how things do.
So make I ask you, Mr. Victor,
Okay.
how this youth could change the structure?
They need to be empowered. They need to be taught. That is why we come up with this program where everybody here are renowned people in different parts of the economy. So they need to be taught by these people, telling them waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, then we feed do. Because if you want to empower people, if you just push them enter where they don't know waiting they're supposed to do. So they really need to be taught, and that's why we are telling youths, come out, come to this event, and these people will teach you and give you guidelines on what to do.
Yes.
So but you see, the thing is that you're getting empowered by the old people where they talk, say, they need to get out of politics.
Now, that go still pass them down.
We know they tell them
they fit teach us.
In fact, if you look at the line,
so they teach you the structure where they learn.
No, some of them are even doing well. Look at the
many of the people where they come.
They are doing well, some of them.
It's not all the old people.
You know,
in different fields.
We know that there has to be a balance with all these things, because the core values where they try to teach, it's not like a lot of our leaders not know them. There's a difference between knowing and doing. So these people will go sit down for this conference. Would you say that the youth will be gaining from the wealth of knowing or what they don't do?
Yeah.
Okay. That one they sure. They go benefit from what these people know. And again, these people too don't achieve something we see. And if you look at the people we even get, we want to talk. Now, a combination of youth and old people. No, be saying only old people.
I see Desmond Elliot there.
Half of them self now
I
young
see
people.
Gudu Emefiele there.
Asueke is even young. Kemi Ogunkoya is young. Larry Jones, they very young. In fact, Chief Faneka Yode is not even old. So what are we even
So is he young? Is he a youth?
But it's not old.
Now you think.
They tell you now. We see Honorable Dipo there. Ruth, they young. Reverend Wampa, they young. Now young people. See, the only old people when myself they see for this flyer where we go here. Now Dr. Kabir Usman, Mr. Tunde Fawa, and the Godwin Emefiele. If you look Godwin too much,
he looks like a youth.
So,
So tell us, what will be the outlook of this particular summit? Where it will happen? What the people need to do, as in going forward that, okay, when they come, how they go to register, what they go do so that they go fit and be a part of this Africa Youth Leadership Economic Summit?
Okay, the thing is, this Africa, the Outlook is a conference and an exhibition as well. We are trying to encourage you to are productive in different things. You're a fashion designer, you can manufacture drinks and all those things. Come and showcase to Africa that we are not lazy, we can do this thing. So that's part of it. Then there will be a conference where they go talk. And the way we will arrange this thing, say there are too many conferences where people, they come talk for the whole day, talk finish. You write, tire, you go house. Nobody can't even run at all. We want to talk to people and want to empower them. So that summit that the youth self go see, say we go give check to some people. Make I tell you something, Lola and Madam. It gets people who want to do hairdressing salon, only 50K hold them. You get people who want to do barbering salon, and if they start them, their life go better. Not only 100,000 hold them. So we they talk say at this conference, we could train them, tell them what they need to do. Then we empower them to start up a business.
Wow, that's quite ingenious, because when you teach and you can't empower, and that one we've seen it in many conferences, because I found out that when we do these things, it they benefit for beginning. Follow up, unko. Now that one might be the cocoa, the effective utilization. How una go take put monitoring system for grant to know say this person we will teach you, can't empower with money, use them. I was in the opportunity to be with Flourish Africa this weekend, and one of the speakers, Larry Da Silva Ajayi, we get fashion brand. She took say they don't do empowerment summit, give some of the, she even guaranteed some youth loan Can't give them loan. They carry and go buy motor.
Disappear.
Carry and go do Owambe.
Because people are hungry. So you give them money to start business and their family, they never chop.
Now this reason be why we partner with African Youth Chamber of Commerce and Investment. This company is also London Academy Business School, a technical partner to African Youth Chamber of Commerce and Investment. So waiting Chamber of Commerce they do now train to gain. Now they train you first. Even this money we they talk, nobody say they will just cash 100,000 give you, because like you said, they go use and go chop. So we go train you for some time after the summit. Can't give you, even use that money buy what you need to start up business. And we get committee too. We want checkmate, make sure say that thing where they give you money for now you did too.
So where be the venue of this conference? When it starts? Waiting the registration process? People they pay? What kind? All those kind of information.
Okay, the venue now for Golden Tulip. For Golden Tulip and more of it. To register, if you go www.oratorproject.com.
I better talk loudly. May they hear
www.oratorproject.com. For there, you could just see the link up there above where you fit use register.
You can even register for hall.
Oh, okay.
Once you just come hall, you register. It must not be online because plenty people say not the.
What time they come the summit? How many days will be the summit? What will be the duration of time where they will need to come there?
The summit now 2 days. It start for Friday, 1st and 2nd December. It start by 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Then there is a strategic session 10 o'clock on Saturday. Then the main thing, gala award nights, they happened for Saturday.
Oh, chop self good day.
Plenty now.
For the economic juggernaut.
Yes,
plenty.
Yes, sir.
So how do people, how they go take this dinner? Is it free? All the people who attend the conference, they could just come the dinner and enjoy?
No. The summit is not free. The summit is free for Friday.
The gala is strictly by invitation.
And we even encourage people, make you come out plenty, because there are a lot of people where they showcase what they do, where we go, look their shop, patronize, if you have cash. But the dinner proper, now for just, is a networking program actually, business and professional people. Because many of them go to the office on Friday, all those kind of levels. So we want to have session with them on Friday night. It's also going to be a award to appreciate plenty people where they come from many other African countries. We don't confirm plenty people from South Africa, Uganda, Somalia, a whole lot of other places.
So
very nice. Una get any social media presence?
Plenty.
Can you just give us, in case person will actually reach you to say that they're interested?
Okay, if you go to @AYLES2017 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Say that again. At AYLES2017.
African Youth Chamber, Africa
Youth Leadership Economic Summit.
AYL.
You know if you put all those names
on Instagram,
Africa
on
Instagram,
Twitter,
and
even on Facebook. Thank you so much. I'm saying we'll come inside, talk about strategic leadership for Inside Gudu, Nigeria. And we wish you all the best in empowering the youth.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you don't hear Youth on Road Late to a Golden Tulip from the 1st and 2nd of December. Even if you don't want to help yourself, go and help your brain. At least by the time they said, if you keep the company of wise people, you yourself go gain wisdom. This is the time that we need to use our brain so that we go do it in. Get one or two things we go move us forward. We go back small break. Baba K done dey ready for our newsroom to give us what they happen for Inside News.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.